What is up, everybody? J Nell here with my UFC Fight Night 47 recap video. Let's get into it. I made some history this past weekend. My first shutout. I went 0-4. It's the first time. I've only been under 500 like twice. So this is the first time I've ever been shut out. So it took too many risks. I picked 3 underdogs. Did not pay off for me. Let's get into it. My first pick was Lauren Murphy to beat Sarah McMahon. I chose Lauren just because I really was upset that this fight was not on the main card given the caliber of both of these athletes here and these ladies. And yeah, lost a split round decision against Sarah McMahon. The reason why she lost is because Sarah McMahon was able to take her down, hold position for the first 2 rounds. Third round, I think Lauren won. She just landed more shots, plus she was able to stuff the takedowns better. The reason why she got the split decision is because I think the tide might be turning here as far as wrestlers being able to just lay and pray. Now, if you're late, she was kind of laying and praying there in those first 2 rounds. And as she was doing that, Murphy was landing a lot of shots. In fact, she actually landed twice as many strikes overall than Sarah McMahon. And most of those strikes were off of her back. Now, they were insignificant. They were not hard shots at all. They were more bothersome, more frustrating. Although they did have cumulative damage. By the end of the fight, there was a shine under her eye with some swelling, some redness. There was cumulative damage there. So I actually like that. I never really cared for the whole lay and pray strategy where you take your opponent down and just kind of lay there. In the post-press conference, she said those shots had no effect. True enough, they did not. However, you weren't throwing any shots at all. You see what I'm saying there? So I actually like that it was a split decision victory. Who do you want to see Sarah McMahon fight next? Next up, I lost every decision. So I lost this next one. I chose Brad Tavares to beat Tim Boetsch. He did not. He was actually the only one favored to win that I chose. Got the upset victory. He was winning the first round almost in every way. He was much stronger than Tim than I expected him to be. In the second round, though, got caught with a short shot, hit him clean, stunned him. Tim jumped on him, caught him with some more shots, KO. Good win for Tim. He needed this. So who you want to see Tim fight next? Next up, we had the co-main event. I picked Gray Maynard. I just kind of wanted to see, you know, what he had left here. He's had a couple of losses now. This is the 3rd loss in a row. And he got knocked out again. I believe this is like the 3rd time in a row here. First round could have went either way. They were going back and forth. Looked like Gray was doing all right. Second round, he got caught as well. Ross Pearson is very unorthodox. I chose Gray Maynard to beat Ross Pearson. I'm not quite sure if I mentioned Ross Pearson's name before. Ross Pearson's very unorthodox. He was able to figure him out. He was able to find his timing, able to land a shot, followed up with more shots. Again, KO. Who do you want to see Ross Pearson fight next? Do you think it's time for Gray Maynard to maybe make some decisions there? Because he actually moved away from his family for this fight, trained in Arizona, and still kind of got this same result. So what do you think about Gray Maynard? Who should he fight next? If he should continue fighting. He's actually not that old. Just been fighting for a long time. Now, main event. I chose OSP, Ovince Preux to beat Ryan Bader. Boy, did he not beat Ryan Bader. I knew I was taking a risk here. I wanted to see where he was at, to see if he was ready for this type of competition. He is not at all. Oh my goodness, I was very disappointed here. Okay, Ryan totally deserved to win this. OSP's got some physical talent there. His talent has taken him this far. He is extremely unorthodox to the point where you can't even really tell if he's tired or not. His posture is really crazy. He kind of drags his feet, slumps shoulders. I kind of holds his mouth open a little bit, so he seemed tired when pretty sure he wasn't. He wanted to knock him out in the first round. He declared that. But once you get to round 3 and you haven't knocked the guy out yet, change the plan. Change the plan. I also think he may need to change coaches. He was not prepared for a wrestler. If you're not going to have wrestling skill, you have to have proficient takedown defense, which he did not have. The things that are supposed to be second nature, having a wide stance, lowering your sense of gravity, hand checking, hand fighting, underhooks, get an overhook. None of that was there. None of it was second nature. You can't let a wrestler clasp his hands around your waist and just sit there. He will eventually get you down, man. He was unprepared for the skill set of Ryan Bader. You will not make it in the top 10 of the 205 division without takedown defense, without some wrestling skill. You think you're going to be able to cut it against DC, Rashad Evans, Mr. Wonderful even? No, you're not. He's not ready. He needs to do something serious here. I think he needs to change coaches. Maybe make a move. He's in Tennessee. There's good camps in New York, Atlanta, of course here in California, Arizona, New Mexico. You need to make a move. Washington. OSP needs to make a move to get to that next level. He is not ready. And again, looking for the one-hit quitter. There was times where he had him stunned. Landed a body kick that really had him stunned. No follow-up. No jab. He had a 6-inch reach advantage. No jab. He's not ready. Now, who do you want to see Ryan Bader fight next? He is ranked number 7. I'm pretty sure he's going to stay there. OSP was ranked number 10. I don't see him moving up too much from this victory. Who do you want to see him fight next? Let me know your thoughts, any injury updates, and talk to me. Take care, and goodbye.